So let's talk about the 3 rules Hollywood should never break. Rule number 1, stick to the lore and the rules that have been established. When a well-established rule is broken in a story, it destroys all potential for suspense and tension within that story. Fans aren't annoyed when movies break rules because they're just unreasonable sticklers for details. No, fans care because they've taken the time to learn the rules of this fictional world. So when a dangerous situation arises, they understand the limitations the characters are up against and the consequences they're facing. So it's easier for a viewer to get invested. If there are no rules, there's no danger. And if there's no danger, there's no suspense. And the story is less exciting as a result. It's unintuitive. You would think removing rules would result in a situation where anything can happen. We're on the edge of our seats. But in fact, it has the opposite effect in stories. Rule number 2, no one wants to see their hero deconstructed. If a writer believes that they're going beyond the superficial and diving deeper by showing a frightened, more vulnerable side of a hero, they're regrettably mistaken. Audiences don't see their idol broken and crying on the floor and think, wow, they're just like me. No, it's just depressing. We already know what rock bottom feels like. Show us what extraordinary feels like. Show us what strength and resilience feels like. If a writer has achieved something so rare as to create a character that audiences are excited and inspired by, protect that character at all costs. Don't tear down your creation for the sake of having something new to say. Rule number 3, give the people what they want. For example, don't pull a bait and switch and kill off or replace a main character early on in the hopes that the love an audience feels for one character will transfer seamlessly to a new character who has little to no known backstory. We're not light switches, you know. And it's okay to make a movie that's just fun and isn't a commentary on the social issues of today. For the most part, whether a person is seeing an action movie, a fantasy, or a drama, they all just want to be entertained. People want to be delighted, not disappointed, inspired, not guilt-tripped, engaged, not indifferent. I say all this in the hopes that some future writer will be inspired to create the next Lord of the Rings, Star Trek, or Harry Potter. And if they can avoid these pitfalls, they will have stumbled upon a goldmine because there will always be room in the market for good stories.